In this week's video, we decide to just kind of stick around town as there's not much going on, and we wanted to just try out the new Insta 360 Ace Pro and see if we could find a few shots just around Richmond that we hadn't got before. So follow along and see what we managed to get.
Good afternoon, everybody. Decided to come down here to Terra Nova Park to look for compositions. The reason I did it is it was pretty cold here last night and snowed on the mountains. So I thought it would be a really good time to come down to Terra Nova Park and get a shot of the mountains. Problem I'm having is it's been 10 degrees all morning this morning and most of that snow is melted. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this morning, all of those mountains were like frosted cakes. They had snow all the way down to the bottom of them, but they don't now. It's all melted. So I might wander around, put the telephoto on, because the very peaks still have some snow around them, and they do have some nice clouds hanging around, which is making for interesting textures and that, but let's see. I'll wander around and see what I can find. Okay, I know you probably can't see this on the back of the camera because the GoPro's not really picking it up, but there's a bird, I think it's a heron, sitting right, and you can't even see on the back, sitting right out on this log anyway, that's right out in the middle of the screen here. It's like an old stump, and I've zoomed in all the way I can with the 100 to 200 millimeters. And tried to get a shot of him. So if it turned out okay, here he is. All right, I just kind of turned the camera around and faced it this way. And I don't know if you can see that or not. Really hard to film with this GoPro on the back of the camera, but anyway, I've zoomed in all the way. I'm at around 170 millimeters, and I've zoomed all the way in on this peak and that's up in here. Not all the way in, but as far as I can with this lens. It's got some, like I said, interesting clouds around it, and I'm using f13 just because that's pretty sharp on this 100 to 200 lens, and yeah, if this shot of the North Shore Mountains turns out half decent, here it is. Okay, so what I did try to do, it's going to be hard to see here, but I've got the camera right down on the ground here, and I've got it pointed into this puddle so that you get a, oh, I can't quite get this low enough. Let me show you here. So you get a kind of a reflection shot, and I'm going to fiddle around with this for a while and see if I can make it work. Okay, so what I basically did was I couldn't get that tripod low enough because it's got that center column. So what I did, I just literally set one of my filter cases down, set the camera on top of it, and I put it up right against the puddle. I also did a couple handheld too. One of them turned out half decent. Here's the shot. Okay, well, hopefully some of those turned out. We're gonna go for dinner. It's Angel's birthday today. You may remember Angel from such videos as, what was she in? From Vancouver Island. Can't remember. Yeah, Joffrey Lakes. Anyway, it's her birthday today, so we'll get a little video of her later blowing out her candles or whatever she's gonna do. And yeah, hopefully the shots turned out good, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye for now. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm not wearing my sunglasses, I tried to open my tripod thing with them and they snapped. So if anyone's watching that wants to donate some sunglasses, get in touch. Take care, everybody. Bye. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. This is the next day from the video you saw before, but I decided I didn't have enough content, so I came down to Iona Beach to get a bit more content, and this is now being filmed with the Insta 360 Ace Pro rather than the GoPro Hero 11, so you'll have to let me know if you see any differences, and if you do, what are they? Yeah, we'll make our way down the beach, and sunset's in about an hour, so we'll find a decent composition and get something on the go. Alright, I'm sure you guys remember Iona Beach from some of my other videos. I came down too because it just stopped raining about an hour ago, and the logs should be nice and wet too, which will give them some cool saturation. There's all kinds of neat logs here. Probably remember this one from my last video. Yeah, you can see how the water's made them all really nice and contrasty. Okay, so now it's just a matter of finding something that looks good looking back in the direction of the sun or in that area. It's a really busy beach is part of the problem. Lots of people and lots of compositions, but it's hard to find one that's clean. It's I'll show you what I mean. It's very busy with logs, so it's sometimes tough to get a nice clean shot, but see what we can find. Problem I'm having too is sometimes even when I find a composition that's half decent, one of these neat logs or whatever, somebody has taken chalk to it or something. Maybe there's a plane coming in. A bit tough to see probably. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit. Anyway, like I was saying, it yeah, has been marred by humans, so keep looking. I don't know. Might be an interesting shot. I'll get my camera out and see what I can make work here. Okay, so I found one more kind of interesting composition here. I like how this outflow, it basically is the, it's where the, like the swamp area back here drains back into the ocean at low tide, and creates those kind of cool patterns and that. I liked how these logs kind of intersected here, and they kind of point you out in that direction. So what I did in the back of the camera, I focused once on that log, and then I focused once on basically, so I focused once here and then once out further in the sand to make sure that they're both in focus, and I'll blend them in Photoshop. And if this one turns out okay, then here it is. Still wandering around like a goofball trying to find that one spot that really makes me go, aha, that's the one I want for my sunset shot. I'm on the opposite side of the pond where I usually walk, which is over there, but it's just got so many people on it. I don't know, I was hoping there'd be some aha spot here, but I think I'm just going to run into this log jam and not be able to get any further, really. You can see what I have to walk over. I don't know, I'm not finding anything I love. I found this kind of cool log here. I don't know how I'm going to be, oh sorry, it's really slippery. How I'm going to be able to incorporate it here. It's just neat because it's kind of gone around the other logs and then underneath those ones, which is kind of neat. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can work some sort of shot of this. It is kind of cool. Okay, so I kind of framed up a shot of this bent log, and the light's really nice right now because it's kind of almost a little bit backlit or something. So what I did, I got kind of, basically I've got you right in front of my camera. This is a bit wider, so it's something like that. I shot it at f14, 3 or 4 shot focus stack, I can't remember, just to kind of ensure that everything is in sharp focus. Yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see how it turns out. If it's half decent, here it is. I think I'm about to lose my light here. The sun is going to go down. There's a pretty thick band of clouds on the horizon there, so I'm going to lose all my light in about 5 minutes. But hopefully that shot turned out. I loved all the textures and that in this rock in these logs. I may or may not try to Photoshop out all this grass, depending on how it looks. We shall see. There's another plane. Welcome to Van City. Anyway, I'll wander around a little bit more here, but probably gonna lose the light here. Alright, well, I guess this will be the end of this video. Still some nice clouds in the sky, but you can tell the sun isn't going to light them up tonight, I don't think. I'll stay out here for another, what time is it now, 3:47, 15, 20 minutes, and see if we get any kind of color in the sky, but it doesn't look like we will. But you never know. Girlfriend won't be home for another couple hours anyway, so might as well just stick it out. Alright, well, that's enough nonsense for one evening. I'm gonna head back and see if there's still a little bit of football on. Let's camera seems to do a pretty good job, A, of low light, and then B, also of face tracking. So you'll have to let me know if you see much difference between this and the GoPro. Anyway, yeah, hope you like the videos. This one, like I said, will be piggybacked with the one from yesterday. So both from Richmond though. And yeah, give a thumbs up, subscribe, like, and head on over to Flickr and Instagram if you want to follow me there. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.